Hey everybody, it's been a while, been a long while. So when I last left you, I had made this thing here, which is supposed to be a template that I was going to put on this piece of white wood down here and cut that out and make a routing template for the rest of this right here. But this kind of broke, and some of the holes aren't quite right in the right place. So I'm just going to redo this and use that as a lesson of what not to do. So I'm going to get this thing all screwed down, and I'll be back. Alright, so I got the pickguard down. I got the pickup jack plate down, and I've already outlined it, and I'm going to be unscrewing that right now, and then we'll see the shape. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking this corner out and making this a curve. I might do something like that right here. Kind of soften all the corners. And then this is just going to come right back to the edge of this. And this is just going to come right back to the edge of this. The only reason I'm making this huge pick guard is I'm going to be routing this out right here for a tone circuit. It's going to be actually pretty cool. It's a modulation circuit, so it'll be fun. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'll be back in a minute. Right on. So I got the pickguard traced out, and the pickup location is roughly in there. I got the whole entire outline of both the pickup, the pickguard, and then the control plate back here. So what this is going to end up doing is taking this line and connecting it right to there. And this one is going to maybe come out and then go down, whatever I got to do to make that look okie dokie. So let me figure that out, and I'll be back. Alright, well there's the outline. So you can see it goes, how it connects here, it goes around the switch plate, and then comes up here. It's got a couple of bridge holes there. Took that corner off to make it kind of cool. I left these squared. This is going to be the actual end of it there. I had to bring this out, this line here, out just a little bit to come down to match up here with the end of that. I think it came out really kind of looking pretty cool. So this is just a big old chunk of wood, so I'm going to get a jigsaw and cut this thing out and do a bunch of sanding. So I'll be back. Right on. So I got this whole side here all filed and straightened out. I'm just working on this end part here. I tried to go back with the jigsaw and cut it as close as I could to the edge here so I have less work. But this stuff is super slow going, but it's looking like it's going to probably be out okay. So I'll be back. Right on. Here we are. So I'm back to this thing again. You might remember that I was going to do some modifications to this and change the pickguard design and a whole bunch of other junk. I was kind of been preoccupied, but so this idea went from that to this right here. So you can kind of see the rough idea. It's going to go up here and then go back here for the jack plate. I just connected basically the pick guard and the jack plate together. So I took this design and transferred that over to a piece of wood so that I can make me a template to cut out the pickguard. And that's what came of that. Let me put this in the right place so it covers up everything. There we go. I might have to change the curve of this, but it might be a little too late for that. Everything else seems to fit in place pretty well. Yeah, I guess that's more like it should be sitting. Yeah, it's going to be all right. I'll be routing these out once I get the pickups. That way I'll know how big they actually need to be. I might change bridges, so I might leave that, or I might route the pickguard around, or I might go out like this. Shit, I don't know. But this is the design I got going. I don't really need to screw around with it. It's I think it's going to look out. I think it's going to work out pretty well. It's going to have 2 tones, 2 volumes, and then 2 more toggle switches. I think there's a rate and a modulation and another knob. So that's all going to be sitting down in here. Of course, I'm going to have to route some of this out between here and there. I might leave a channel here, not a channel, a piece of wood. That way it's got like a little reinforcement before another gap. But there's not really a whole lot of room in there to do that. So I might just have to just take this whole thing and just take it over here, take it over there, and route it out. But part of this thing here is once I figure out the body routing, I can draw that out on here, cut this out, and use this as my router template for the body. So that way I don't screw up. So that's about as far as I've gotten right now. More things I got to do on this. I got to get some super glue and fill in the edges so that the router bearing has a perfectly smooth area to ride on. Then I've also got to go back over here and take out any little imperfections. Like you can kind of look down here, and I mean it looks straight and all. When you run your finger down it, you can feel if there's any valleys or peaks or imperfections. That seems to be okay, surprisingly. Same with here. That seems all right. This needs a little more work. Right here too. It seems like it feels like it's coming out this way and then going down. So I'm gonna have to give me a square and check this angle out here. More tools. Yay! All right. Well, that's where I'm at for now. I'll be back later.